You record. I don't want to.
Why must I
What?
record?
Because you didn't upload the last one, and I don't feel like.
No, I didn't upload. I failed to record the last one.
Okay, so must I record?
Oh no, I'm already recording.
Oh. Oh,
Like,
okay. Hey.
yeah, the second you said, I'm like, should we start? You're like, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. And instantly started.
Cool. I was wondering. Awesome. Yeah. So, now I don't know where to start. Ah, shoot.
Oh, holiday.
Holly. Okay. So, I arrived the Sunday, and and as you know, my grandparents are quite flush with the cash money. So
With the cash money. Ooh, yeah.
yeah. So I went to Paris in business class, which was
What?
absolutely no.
Ah,
Okay.
that is
I'm
amazing.
just gonna say, I didn't take one economy flight. So 4 flights, none
Oh
of them economy.
man, I hated economy. Oh, kettle class
It's
sucks. Ah, how was it?
yeah.
How was it?
So that was
Oh,
okay. First of all, I arrived there and I went alone, and I had to have these documents because I'm not allowed to travel alone because I'm 15, and now I
oh
can only
yeah.
travel alone when I'm 16.
Mm.
So I had to take these documents and I had to do it all by myself. It was
Oh
so
wow.
so fun. I don't know. I felt so free. I went there and I got inside. I was super stressed out before then, like, oh, frick, how am I gonna get the flight? What am I gonna do there? And
Oh,
I
that's
arrived there,
great.
and his assistants,
You
and I
just
went to the
moved,
business
right? It's
class
like
lounge.
people just drag you, like, oh, here's my
Yeah,
name, and they're like, oh, this
okay,
flight, this, and you.
yeah. I just went there and I had like 2 hours before the flight. It was like
Ah,
12, and I
now
went there,
that's nice.
and
I had to wait six
yeah,
hours
it
before
was.
mine. I was in the
Oh wow,
airport for 6 hours.
that's just.
And
I
then we
would.
stayed on the tarmac for another half an hour while we waited for clearance.
I'm sure that would have been fine if you had like friends with you, I
I
suppose.
was squashed between a teacher and a random person. And
Yeesh.
this teacher was constantly like this
Which
was not
teacher?
a
Oh
night.
wait, no, sorry, just
I don't know, just a
code
random.
name.
It was a on the tour, like on the tour, it was a teacher from another school.
Oh,
Like none of my
oh,
teachers came, so
oh, that's right. You went with like a whole other group of
yeah,
schools. Yeah. Oh wow, that's weird.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Anyway,
economy sounds amazing.
so I got there, economy, business,
Oh,
uh,
business. Sorry.
business.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I went into the lounge, and I must say, after going to four business lounges, I'm now a connoisseur of them. The South African business class is amazing. Like, I don't know why it's amazing. It's just is the couches, the service. That was
Oh
the best
wow.
business class I've been to. Lounge, I mean. Anyway, after that, I had 2 hours. I walked around. I had like a full wad of cash because my parents were big old. I don't know. Anyway,
Money bags.
and yeah, and I walked around. I got The Hobbit because I've only ever watched the movies, and I wanted to read the book, the
Oh
Hobbit
yeah.
book. Yeah, I've read all three of the Lord of the Rings books, as you know. Just clearing that up. So anyway,
I've been trying
and
to
I
read
walked
Call of
around.
Cthulhu. I haven't done it.
Uh, uh,
So I don't know, man.
you'll, yeah,
I'll get there
you'll get
eventually.
into it. You will.
I
You
like your
will.
confidence. You're like you will.
No, you will. I do. I think you will. You
1 year,
will.
2 year, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Anyway. Uh.
Anyway,
Uh.
so
I mean, the
South
point of
African
this.
economy class, South African business lounges are your favorite.
They were. Yeah. It really was. The service was amazing.
How's the
Then once I
food?
got into the plane, the food, great. I suppose. Mm. I got really weird looks in the business lounge. I don't know.
Cause
It's
why?
probably
Just because you're a single? Probably just because you're a single kid. That's probably
probably.
why.
I just waltzed it in there like I was meant to be there. That was my whole thing. because I felt so weird being alone. So I'm just like, okay, doesn't matter. Be confident, even if you know you freaking aren't. Because I
Oh
was
yeah.
freaking dying inside. Um, I just went into there. I dropped my bag down. I walked around, and I got some sweets. I got some headphones, um, which I left in Paris by mistake. Sucks.
Like with your grandparents or just in a random place in Paris?
Grandparents' house.
Oh well, that's
They have
okay.
like a flat there, and the
That's
flats
it.
are weird though. I don't know. Anyway, I got into the plane, and I'm like, I had to ask a lot of questions because I don't know where to sit, and I hadn't done it before.
Okay.
So yeah,
I have
and
flown alone before.
yeah, but that's really have you? When?
Well, my dad did the bookings for our airplane flights to Durban last year, and he botched them so horribly that we got the tickets, we looked at them and were like, okay, mom, here's your ticket, dad, here's your ticket, and here's my ticket, and we did our own things because we were
Oh,
so far apart. My
cool.
dad was practically in business class. That's how far forward he was.
That's cool.
So
But actually, I
he was
mean,
sitting in business class seats, yeah. And then my mom was all the way
uh,
at the back. I was in the middle.
hmm, wow, that's actually lots of botched seats.
Yes.
And
We also did
mm,
once where we booked it 21A, 22A, 23A. Okay. Now, if you know anything about flying, you know that we were supposed to book 21A, B, C.
yeah, so they're technically next to each other. Like the
Yeah,
same,
but
yeah.
yeah, but what happened was we booked 21, 22, 23, so we were all behind each other. We were perfectly in a row behind each other. Just the weirdest
That's
thing.
cool. That's cool. But there's no difference between business class economy local flights than in international. There's a big difference.
Oh yeah, for sure.
In local flights, there's like nothing, no difference except you can go to a lounge, and the lounge is cool and all. Uh, there's, there's not much value to it, I suppose. Yeah. Where were we? My mind is. Josh?
South African business lounges were the best because you became a connoisseur after your 2 hours in the airport.
Yeah. No. After the whole trip. Yeah, I got into the plane, and the seats were cool, and that was the first time I've ever slept on a flight because the chair goes bed shaped. So yeah. uh, I only
This
slept like
is
2 hours though, which was absolutely horrible because when you wake up, it's like, Where am I? Where am I?" And you wake up and
mm-hmm.
like, "Oh shoot, we still
Yeah,
have 8 hours left." Oh no.
yeah,
And
no. I
the rest of
slept
the
sitting
flight, I
straight
just
up.
yeah,
I sat straight up in a
yeah,
perfect
economy.
chair.
I've done it before. I've done economy before, so I know your pain.
It sucks.
It's it really does. It does. It does.
Did you do economy
Um,
your first time going to France?
I did.
Then you know how much I
Mm,
hated that.
mhm. I did.
And you're taller than me. You're bigger than me. I do not envy your legs, your leg room there, my mate.
No, I hated it. Okay,
Uh,
it was the
my
worst.
knees were like detaching the chair. Yours must have been like shoving them right in there.
And we technically should have gone economies. Just my dad's a big old savvy Portuguese
So
person.
they're just like, you will not fly with these commoners, people. Just go.
No,
Maybe not
that's
them,
literally
okay.
how it got.
Really?
I don't wanna like go all out. It's just I think my girlfriends know that they're a bit elitist when it comes to the stuff. So
If there's any way to take perks, it's going to be when flying, because flying is it's like the worst experience ever. Unless you're
it
like one of
truly
those like
is.
I love flying all the time.
No, I love sleeping in the planes. I hate waking up in the planes, but I love sleeping. I love the noise. Except that when I was going there the first time on business, there was so much
You calling for
turbulence.
some
And
wheels?
it's like if I'm
I'm
gonna
Johnny on
die,
the spot.
uh,
I love turbulence though.
I'll bring it by.
Really?
It's like a roller
Get back to
coaster.
it then.
I got to think a lot on this trip, and one thing I was thinking, okay, I mean, dying in an airplane isn't that bad. I mean, the plane's gonna crash, but then the more I thought about it, the more that I thought that dying in a plane is actually quite gruesome. Because I mean, first of all, there's two ways you could die. Your plane crashes and gets sunk in the water, but then you drown. Because the plane doesn't crash,
It just
you
like
drown.
splashes, yeah.
Yeah, and since it's airtight, it's not gonna, you're not gonna die immediately. The
I
plane's
always
just
think
gonna
of the
sink.
200 other people with us though.
True. What do you
Like
mean?
I'm just like it's all different when it's just you in a metal capsule screaming for your life. It's different when there's like 200 other people with you, all sweating, breathing, and screaming for their lives at the same time. It's like a traumatic experience. If you do survive, you get survivor's remorse eventually.
That is true.
Yes,
But-
it's very sad.
And if your cabin pressure decreases, then you'll literally freeze to death. Which is,
Ah,
I mean, there's always precautions, I know, but it happens. It
Yeah.
really does happen.
you know, in space, you'll freeze to death before you suffocate.
Yeah, and then you break apart.
Yeah, I love it. It's like, you know, you always get the stereotype of you take your helmet off and, oh, no oxygen and you suffocate. No, you'll just like slowly
You freeze.
asphyxiate, but you will if you were warm enough, granted, but if you had your helmet off, the face would just freeze. And the rest of your body, because it's insulating. I always find that cool.
Yeah. So yeah, let's like drop this whole dark topic. As much as I like dark topics,
We
like
must
these,
do a timer.
Sure.
How long did it take for us to revert to something dark or sinister?
It's true. We do revert to stuff.
I think
like
that was what, 5 minutes in? Maybe
It was-
not even.
I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I just hope I'm recording. Like, it gave me the little picture that said I was recording. I swear it did.
It did.
Yes,
Okay.
it did.
It did. 'Cause as much as I like talking to you, I also like making some progress with our podcast. So-
Same. Like I was like
Yeah.
so upset that it didn't record that one that we were supposed to backlog.
Yeah, and that was actually I think in experience, I think that podcast was better than the one that we uploaded because we're already in the swing of things, and we were like, oh,
Yes.
just popping off topics and stuff like that.
Like even
fun.
now we're like just a little bit like, hey stranger.
It's still rusty.
Mm.
It's not strange. Yeah, I suppose. We haven't gone into the whole conversation thing.
Yeah.
Whatever that
And
is.
also, this is right now is going to be the most amateurist moment ever because pizza has just arrived at my house.
Okay, just run, please, go. Just run. Run. Run.
I don't know. It still has to be paid for and brought in. So, but yes, okay. Okay, I'll be back. Now, knowing us, we are lazy. We are not going to cut this out. So, enjoy
Fair
talking to the viewer behind my back.
This podcast all lost. It's power. Complete power. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. It really is gruesome though. Dying in a plane. I'm sure there's been tests and precautions when fixing these planes. But I'm sure. Yeah. Okay, you're back.
No, I was.
What?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nah, yeah. I got pizza now. You hear that?
Nice.
You smell it?
You
Of course
just-
not.
It's fine. At least I went on business class. I'm joking. I don't want to hold that. I don't want to. I hate saying it.
That's just a great experience, business class.
It is. It's very nice. But yeah. I feel, and I always when I was looking across the seats. And the people next to me are so old. It's quite funny.
Any Chinese businessmen? Because they're like always on the flight somewhere
Oh,
sometime.
when I arrived in Switzerland and in a hotel, which was amazing, absolutely amazing. There were so many Chinese people, these Chinese business people that it was cool.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like a TV show.
My dad said that he was on a business flight once, and the guy got on the plane, sleeping pill, passed out. 13 hours later, woke up again. Like
Where was he flying to? China, right?
China, yeah. But
Yeah.
they do not mess around. They are like instantly just like, I'm out, peace.
Oh, business class. Yeah, I get that sucks. 13 hours not eating is really kind of funny. That's like,
He's got to be really hungry. Like, damn.
and I got pizza too.
Ooh, cheers.
Please can you? Oh, sorry, I'll go back.
Now I get to talk to them.
Oh yes, I'm gonna go get my pizza. Yeah, be right back.
Okay.
Be right back.
Hello, Joel. How are you? It is nice to have you joining us again. I hope you enjoy this. We're still getting in the swing of things. I do not know if I'm recording. So, as you know, Dee has gone to Switzerland in the past week, and that he has returned gloriously, I might say. And he is much taller than me. It is confirmed by the fact that I am surprised he did not rip the chair in front of him off with his kneecaps. But oh well, who's counting? The gameplay in Gran Turismo 5, as many of you would know, many of you 13-year-olds playing GTA when you're not supposed to. To be honest, I'm not supposed to, but I do try and avoid the vulgar stuff for recording it. Just because I started recording it while I was playing it, so I kinda don't want to switch out just in case it stops me. I'll do some stunt races later. Or I'll just go shopping. I don't know, I don't care. Okay, what I just did was blow up a place. That's okay. Who cares? Just count. You know? 1 car, 2 car, 3 car, 4 cars, it doesn't matter. It's a game. It's a game. I'd rather shoot pixels than people, you know what I mean? I wonder who is actually watching the gameplay, like, of our one viewer. Who of you are watching the gameplay? John, are you watching my gameplay? You're watching this? See, I'm gonna finish a mission, yeah. And I'm doing this one-handed as well. Why am I doing this one-handed? Because I'm stuffing my face. Okay. I really do need to just complete this though. Come on. They're so rude. So rude, aren't they? I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Every night and every day. Spread my wings and fly away.
I'm back.
Ah.
We're so unprofessional. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
so and I started just singing I Believe I Can Fly.
Yeah. Anyway, it's fine. We're getting those swim things. It's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we're not doing this at the usual time. Usually we're doing this like
Yeah.
late at night. Now it's like 10 past 6? Yeah, 10 past 6. We get dinner, families are still talking, people are still active.
Yeah, that is very true.
What can I say? If you want a podcast, you gotta take what you want, you gotta take. What can I say?
You really botched that up, didn't you?
I
Oh.
I'm tired, man. It's been a long week.
Really?
I'm sore. But
So what did you do?
that's for later. I want to hear about Switzerland first. Switzerland and Paris.
Awesome.
So your hotel.
Okay.
You're at your hotel.
Hotel? Okay, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah. So, we drove in this really nice Mercedes Benz. It was great Mercedes, whatever you want to call it. And we went to President Wilson's hotel. It was, and it was looking over Lake Geneva.
Oh, now that's cool.
So the first day we were there, my grandma and I walked, like we just walked across the thing, and we were going to, because my grandma is very caring, a very nice one, nice grandma.
Is this the one I met when I was at your place, or is this the other one?
I don't know which one you met.
The really young one that I kept on being like,
Yeah,
is that not
that
your
one.
aunt? Oh,
Yeah,
is
she
this,
is
this
very young. Like
like
people thought she was my mom. Like sometimes.
if I didn't know who your mother was, I would have said that was your mother easily. But
They really don't.
the fact that it's your grandmother is just it astounds me every single time I hear it or think about it. It's just like your family does not age.
It's true, actually.
That or the second you do age, it just like goes downhill very quickly.
My grandfather on my dad's side, I don't know. My real grandfather, I have a step grandfather and a, because they split. That one aged fairly badly. I can't.
Oh, my whole family
say
ages
the
badly.
one-
Like my dad looks old, my uncles look old, everyone looks old. We're all old. It's an old family. What can I say?
Yeah.
Except me.
So
I am still a young, hot-looking 16-year-old.
Piece of shit.
Ladies.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm
Swine.
joking.
I'm sure you're joking. I better hope you're joking.
I was joking.
Oh, I'm sure.
I was. And okay, so I think the best novel thing I did was I downloaded I think 4 podcasts on the plane.
Ah,
I played
great.
it constantly, and since there was like USB sockets and stuff,
You
I
could
I
charge.
could play the Switch literally the whole time. I made a new farm because I was trying out the game before on Stardew Valley, and I'm like, okay, I'll just make another one. Might as well. And it was quite fun, and I listened to Hello Internet the whole time. And once I was bored of that,
How
I
far
went to
how
watch-
far are you into Hello Internet, by the way?
I'm on episode 21, but
What's the
Yeah.
title of that one?
21. Ugh, I was listening to some today.
Oh, okay.
I listened to my podcast on Castbox or whatever.
Yes, that's the one I told you about, right?
No, this one was the orange one. Yours is the purple one,
Oh, yes,
which
yes.
isn't
no.
very good.
What?
Try out the orange one.
What's the
Just
orange
try
one
it.
called?
It's called Castbox. It's called
Mine's also-
Castbox.
Oh, so mine's also called Castbox, but it's purple.
Yeah, I think it's made by the same people.
Really? Okay, I'll just try them out.
Yeah, try it. It's really good. Let's see
What
what
makes
it's
it
called.
better?
Just the fact that the UI, the
Oh, yeah?
interface is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And downloading and playing, there's this timer set right in the middle there, and there was speed playback, volume boost. Just try it. I think you would like it. And let's
Okay,
see.
I'll have to check it out. Because I must say the UI on the one I use is actually fairly irritating to me. Especially since my subscribed is like off to the side where I want it like front and center.
Yeah, it's actually a dedicated button. It's 16 hours search for wallpaper. That's it.
I love that one. That was amazing.
Me too. Me too.
16 hours. And how much money did he spend on it? It was like He spent like $200 trying to buy wallpapers as well. I remember.
I
Oh
don't-
no, that was for his MacBook, I think.
I'm gonna
Can't
take a picture
remember.
of mine because I was just saying I know what Josh's is, but I want to show you mine. And I just want to send you a picture of mine. Like,
But okay, this
Um,
unlike Hello Internet, this will not be in the show notes. Just
it
saying.
won't be because
Screw
we're
all of
lazy.
you. Well, I'll
Unless-
describe it. I'll describe it. I'll give it a good
Yeah.
description.
Unless we do migrate to Discord and record it on our computers, because I really want to try it. Okay, like one day in the future, far
Oh, we
future.
can't. Is Discord free?
Yeah, it is. It is.
We can try
we
that.
can speak to each other, but like later on. I'm enjoying doing this. But anyway, in the
Yeah.
future, we'll
Yeah.
tell you when, and then
And
we
plus
can
it'll
actually
probably
download it, and we'll send it to iTunes and stuff like that. And there will be actually a proper podcast, which will be awesome.
Cool.
Stuff like that.
We'll move it off of YouTube.
No, we will. We'll keep it, but we'll also move it onto iTunes. Anyway,
Mm.
it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
It'll take a lot of work to get used to editing the stuff. It'll be a learning curve. What can I say?
Learning curve is always good. It's good, I suppose. What were you speaking about? I
I
forgot.
don't know. I'm eating pizza. Oh.
Oh yeah, I still have pizza. Okay, I'm gonna exit this game. Yeah,
You're gonna send me a picture
I did. I sent it. I sent it to you.
on what, Instagram?
No, what's that? Oh wait, it didn't send.
Yeah. No, I'm waiting.
Come on, send. Okay, I sent it. I don't know why Joel likes this podcast though. I wouldn't, actually. I'm joking. No, I'm not.
This looks like just your home screen. Oh! Yes, I see it. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's just orange.
Uh-huh. So unprofessional.
Yeah.
Look
Okay,
at
okay,
you
okay.
Eating.
You can hear me, right? Like, just like, yum, 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 yum.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, so, okay, I've closed it, Okay.
It's fine.
Oh, it's fine, okay, cool.
It's fine. But just keep on speaking.
Okay,
Well,
let's think.
I need another question.
Anything else about your holiday? So you've you've walked, you've hoteled, you've flown.
I went to CERN.
So, oh, this is the
The
scientific
Hadron
institute.
Collider.
Ah, so
The
cool.
biggest Hadron Collider in the world. Okay, so at first we're like, okay, I think you can take a tour down there, but it takes 7 weeks to cool down and 7 weeks to heat up.
Yes.
It's insane. And I have to use nitrogen, which costs less than milk, but they order so much of it, it costs billions literally. In the
Billions of dollars of milk. Wow. I know nitrogen, but milk. Like if there's anything to compare it to, it is milk. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
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 Yeah, you just working on me.
I love it though, it's hilarious.
It's a meme that in our books will never die.
Yep. Yeah.
In the sense it's already dead. But
Yeah, it's like we're breathing onto a cold corpse at this point.
yeah. Well, how long was that until we we reached another?
Oh wow, we should have timed that one. Okay, who's got a timer running? Oh yeah, I do.
You do.
How much? Okay. I'll time this until we get to our next morbid topic. Okay. Death. 1 second. Okay, I'll start timing.
Yeah, well, no, but we shouldn't try. It's just like a thing. Anyway, what was the thing? Yeah,
Pizza.
anyway,
What?
pizza. Yeah.
Did you come up with any topics? Well, actually no.
I did.
Let's better yet. Let's instead of make up our own topics, let's talk about topics of Hello Internet.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Let's use
I
their
was just-
topics rather than our topics.
Yeah. Okay. So
Woo!
I was watching.
Woo!
Have you
Sorry
watched-
about that.
What was that?
I kicked
What?
the iHome and it started playing death metal.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay.
It's like right by my feet, which is like irritating because every once in a while it just kicks on and I'm like, I have no clue what's going on.
Oh, that's funny actually. Okay. Anyway. Alright. So, Hello Internet released a new episode called The Humble Hug.
I haven't listened to that. I've been going chronological
Yeah,
order. I've been going.
Oh, okay. We can't listen to it. I can't speak about it. Okay.
Like I'm listening through all of them. I'm not going. So are you listening to the new ones and the old ones?
Yeah, because I'm now on Reddit and I love talking about the Reddit. It's fun.
I'm pulling like an old man Brady kind of situation here where I'm like, there's too much on Reddit. There's like buttons and lines and smiley
It's
faces
actually
and
really easy. It's actually literally easy to use. There's funny pictures, funny awesome things, and there's like this very. I love just adding on to conversations like that. It's actually really fun. I don't know.
Man, I
Always
must
thought.
figure it out. I'm
Just
trying.
do it.
Trying.
Just do it.
It's like me trying to read a book. I'm like, I'll get there eventually, man. So the old episode, like, what's your in chronological order highest?
For 22. 60 hours. That one wasn't.
Okay, so that's the 16 hours on a phone. Okay, actually, are you seeing me a picture of your home screen now? Your wallpaper. It's interesting wallpaper. Why do you have that?
Why do I have that?
Why do you have that wallpaper?
It's. Do you see the lines on it? Like
Mhm.
the lines?
Yeah.
It just looks. There's no reason. It's just nice. And I was listening to 16 hours of thing, and I'm like, is this the exact same wallpaper as CGB Grays? I'm like, no, it can't be. The lines aren't that embossed. But
Okay. Now
yeah.
I've decided you are Gray and I am Brady. If we were to draw comparisons, it would be you are Gray,
Yeah,
I am Brady.
No, but we both have the
We have
the
a little bit of
intellectual
both
sense.
each, yes.
Yeah,
But if I have to like definitively pick one,
you'd probably be Brady. I see so much of him in you. So
I see
much.
so much of Gray in you. I see so much Gray
Yeah,
in you.
I've noticed that too. I'm like, really? Yeah. But I try to be my own person because I see that people try to draw like comparisons between people.
You just gotta like have a
Um,
sense of them rather. There's like no point in drawing
Yeah.
comparisons.
Because I love being my own person. I've tried to develop that over the years, and it's going good. I don't know if
I
you
think
noticed.
I'm my own person. I'd like to think so.
No, like in the sense that you're not mere copies of what your parents are. In that sense,
Let me think
know.
about that.
because
Huh.
we all look up to someone, and in our first years of our life, we try to
Yeah.
be like our parents, because that's the only people we see.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's actually quite true.
Yeah.
I'm
So
thinking in recent times how I think like my parents over 50 years, eventually one of their stories will match one of mine that I have presently.
like what?
So
Examples?
like my mom used to do sports at school. But like she
Yeah.
would do 2-3 sports a day. Like, she was a beast. She'd have like tennis, badminton, and squash on the same day. And then the next day she'd have netball, field hockey, and name your sport, pick and choose. My mom was doing it. So, and that draws closely to me. Like, my school days are like so hectic. It's like extra classes, sport, extra class, sport, extra class, sport, extra class. So yes.
That's. But how does that correlate with you? I mean,
Well, you know, like you don't know, like, you know, I said you have to have like a sense of the stuff. My mom's after school timetable was just packed. Like, I mean packed. And yes, mine is packed. Like, I don't think I have one day that ends before 3:30. Which doesn't sound late, but when you do the physical exertion of a gala and karate, like, it just takes you down, man. You get tired.
I would think so.
Like, I
changed
told you
in
I'm
that
tired.
sense.
I told you I'm tired.
Yeah, definitely. But like, back in the day, I say that like I'm super old, but back
Yeah,
in the
old
day,
man.
and that's also a thing that I like to say, like, the old me is dead kind of thing. The whole thing.
Like, see,
that
Gray
weird-
does the exact same thing. You got that from Gray, correct?
Yes, of course, that I'm literally copying and pasting it into my life.
And I
I
feel
think
that
you
sense.
can agree that I've changed
Mm.
exponentially.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
I never thought of myself as like a very intellectual person, but I always had my dad's smart in a sense, but
Mm-hmm.
he's not. He doesn't read books.
He's not book smart, he's street books.
Yeah, he is. Really is. But we're very different.
Mm.
I'm not like my family. I think you'd say so as well.
Oh, yeah, no, we've called you the black sheep before. It's,
Yeah, we have in the last podcast that we
I
don't
think so.
upload. It's fine. I don't.
There's nothing
I
wrong
do
with
blame
it.
you, but I don't blame you. It's fine.
What, you blame me for you being different?
No, I blame you for not uploading that amazing podcast that we did.
Come on. Well, there's a
I know.
50-50 chance that we're not going to upload this one, so hold your thumbs.
Okay, don't say that. If you don't, if this isn't recording, I would never let you upload one episode ever again.
You know,
And I'm sure
okay.
you would like that.
No, I'd hate that, by the way, because like it's fair to trade the stuff, but
It is.
but the thing is,
Yeah,
I hate that I don't know how to record perfectly. Like it's bare bones Scotch tape levels of
I did the first
effort, yeah.
time. That's.
Oh, shut up.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to bring this up. Anyway. But it's, yeah. I
You
really
know.
did like that podcast. I'm sorry. I'm just some remorse. Ugh. Sorry, burps.
Well,
Anyway.
well, at least
Come.
okay. If you really want to make sure this is recording, we can cut it 20 minutes short, and we can see if this is recording or not.
No. If it isn't, then we'll be in the swing of things, and we'll. Oh shoot. We've spoken about so many stuff.
And Joel really wants to know what you've done this holiday.
Yeah, he seems to be missing me very much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so he did
No,
want to
I
know
was
about your
joking.
school as well. He wanted to know about schooling. But
Okay,
Incapable Grey does not let us talk about that. So
Most definitely.
it is Incapable Grey. Yes, Incapable Grey.
It is incapable grey, but
Yes,
that's for another very fun episode. Actually no, I'm not gonna talk about it.
Yeah, it's Incapable Grey. We cannot. It is the word. It's the words that shall not be spoken. It's like
Shall
Voldemort.
not.
You can't say his name. You know,
Yeah, what's his name again?
Voldemort.
Person that shall not be named. In the books, it's just person who not shall be. What?
Shall not be
What is
named.
it?
He who shall not be named.
Is this?
I think so, yeah.
Now that I'm thinking of it, it sounds super cheesy.
You say that
I
like a
don't
wizarding book is not super cheesy. You know, it's wizards.
Damn you.
Crying out to say. I love Harry Potter just as much as you, but
No, you
come
don't.
on.
You don't read the books.
Hey, I cannot read books. I'm a very slow and unenthusiastic reader, but I do love
Then
the
listen
Harry
to the
Potter book.
audiobooks.
You know, give me
Um,
the time and I'll listen to the books, man. Give me the time.
Yeah. Give me the time. Time.
I
The
have been
chocolate
watching
crunch.
a YouTube channel called Super Carlton Brothers, and they do
I haven't heard of it.
they
Haven't heard of it.
do Harry Potter theories and Pixar theories, you know.
Lick my ass, okay?
Okay, first of all, oh shoot, that was a pause. That was very much like I've been watching a lot of Hello Internet. And
Yeah,
notice
there's
some
no editing
pauses.
this. No matter how much you pause, we are not going to be cutting this rubbish out.
I know. Okay, anyway, I
Oh,
love
until we
Harry
go onto the
Potter.
computer.
I love Harry Potter and literary things like that, and we all know that since our old podcasts were like that. But I love it so much that I will not Google theories. I will not Google theories for it. I will not Google anything unless it's Lord of the Rings, because those theories are good. And I don't want to ruin it. You know, don't want to ruin it. You know? Yeah.
Oh,
Cool.
I understand that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good. Yeah. Anyway, so
Makes
tell me
sense.
more about these Carlson brothers.
Well, a lot of facts have been dropped on the Harry Potter universe that I know about now.
Okay, so give me some nice facts. Come on.
Jeez, right off the top of my head. You know, that's where I shine, right?
Yeah.
As you know, Voldemort, old Voldy, is the last, is a part of the last family that is related to, Salazar Slytherin.
Yeah.
And
That's what makes them bad.
Parselmouth, yes.
The Jedi of the Harry Potter universe.
And,
Yeah.
so I learned that, so there was a family called the Gerds, or the Grants, or the GR something, UN something. They were also a Parselmouth family, and they were a pureblood family until they all died. Harry Potter fact.
Nice.
There are 26 pureblood families. No, it was the Sacred 17. The Sacred 16.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
know any of this.
The Weasleys are a part of this family. So are the Potters. They are also a part of this category, but they are not. They are not listed on it because Harry Potter's grandfather thought that the Wizarding world should help the Muggle world in World War II and spoke out against the current Prime Minister at the time, and so that
I like him early.
So the family was taken. So yes, I like Harry Potter as well.
Yeah, I know you do. You kind of introduced me to it anyway.
I try to read, man. I just try, man.
No, I don't blame you, dude. I know lots of people who don't read and are very intelligent.
Like Liam's been like I've been trying to read Call of Cthulhu, right? But Liam was
Whole book, dude.
I know.
It's boring.
No, it's interesting.
Is it? Anyway,
I enjoy it.
carry on.
Anyway, it's like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea and Sent It to the Earth. You know, it's old, but they still throw a lot of nice imagery at me, and I like that.
That's cool.
But so I've been trying to read Call of Cthulhu. Liam was interested, and so I was just he finished his work and he was wondering if he could read it. So I gave him my phone and he started reading Call of Cthulhu. He's already caught up to me. He's had it, and he's reading it for 2 days. I've had it for a month and a half.
No, but Liam is a very experienced reader.
Yes, but you know, you do feel an inadequacy when it's been 2 days intermittently,
Okay.
during breaks. You know.
I want to give you this imagery as well. Okay. I have math homework, and we have this project for 2 weeks. You finish it in 2 days, and I finished in literally a day before the thing. It's the exact same thing.
Ah, I
Yeah,
see.
it is.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah, it's people's strengths. I have strengths in thinking. You know,
Well-
I think that's a strength.
Well, I gotta
Yeah.
try and work on my
Overthinking.
reading muscle then.
Precisely.
Cool.
But yeah. Shit. Cool.
PG-13, man. PG-13. What did you just say? PG-13, man.
PG? I didn't say anything.
Shit.
Oh yeah. Stop.
No, I'm just messing with you.
I know.
Pop a cap in his ass.
Papa cat. Ooh, Papa cat. Okay. Is there any other topics? Okay. First of all, I'd like to say, during this holiday, I was thinking, I was like, okay, I'm really can't wait until it's good podcast content. But anyway, okay, another Hello Internet topic that we're covering.
Ooh.
Politeness when traveling.
Oh, yeah, and I'm a master at this. Throw it at me.
Okay, so
Don't give
my
a fuck.
theory is,
Done.
yeah, really?
Yep. People do
Oh,
not
well,
care
that's
about
also
you
me then.
in the slightest. People do not care about you in the slightest. Do not give a fuck.
Okay,
That's the only...
that's not my view as well.
And
but,
I just know that if I walk into a store, I do not speak the language. Just point and give them money. They'll give you something.
That's my thing as well. Like, if you don't speak French, don't say okay. Though first of all, they would speak French to you initially if say bonjour. I know the accents and stuff, but if they
That was butchered to all hell, but you know, it's okay.
bonjour,
Bonjour.
bonjour,
Oh my, oh, the R, ouch!
bonjour. Okay.
Butcher?
Yeah,
I don't even know anymore. Okay. Continue. Bonjour.
So I don't speak French either. When I don't speak French, I don't speak German.
You
I
weren't
just
you weren't
speak
even
English.
like, you didn't even have any French lessons or anything, so.
No,
You didn't
I
even
did
take-
that, like
yeah.
for a month, 2 months.
Oh yes, at the American school, I forgot about that one.
Yeah, and I hated that. I hated it. Freaking hated it.
Yep, yeah, no, it sucks. It sucks.
I hate languages in general. I'm with CGP Grey as well.
Yeah.
It's just a waste of time.
What do you mean
Freaking
CGP
waste of
Grey? I've always had that view where like, fuck it, I can speak it, leave me alone, man, I need another one, I just need another one. That's all. It's like, just leave me alone. I need another
No.
one.
It's just I would literally give up a language for more math because I want to get better at math, not freaking language. I understand.
I
language,
must say yes,
but
yes, for sure.
I know, but you're very good at language as well, though.
What? No.
You're good at
no.
most of school.
Oh no, languages are like my biggest downfall if I ever had one. Whoa, that sounds really, jerky.
What?
I was like, if I ever were to have a weakness, it would be languages. Oh god.
Languages. Yeah, it sounded like the first of the podcast. Okay, I want to touch on that as well. My weird accent during the first episode.
Oh yeah, you have an American accent. You had an American accent. When we visited you, my parents were like, his accent, man, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with his accent.
I
He
pick up
sounds normal."
accents extremely fast. That's
It's a South African thing, actually. all of
No, but
every,
I pick up a
everyone
lot
picks it.
faster than you. Because
Like,
don't know, I don't-
remember when Kev joined the party, and you were like looking at all of us going, ah yeah, yeah man. Remember?
yeah, I was
we
so
started
annoyed.
we started
I
talking
hate
like a
it.
colored, and you were just like, what's he doing? And we're just like, ah, nah, man, nah, bro.
Freaking hate when people freaking want to have another accent. Like, okay, sorry, that sounds so racist, but it just annoys
when
me.
when it is forced, like sometimes people force the American accent way too hard. Like they're
Do
like,
I force it?
oh no, yours is purely picked up, but you get some that are speaking like, yeah, man, off my shoes, you know, brew.
Brew? I don't think they know what brew is. But...
Bro, yeah, bro, how are you? I just get off my I realize I'm just speaking clearer, because
Yeah.
because I can't do a hamburger, and you know, I don't want to be a
New Jersey
hillbilly.
accent.
Yeah,
And
I can't do an American
accent
accent to save my life. I can't do
Yeah,
accents.
That's true. No, okay. I just have to accept that I have an amalgamation of all freaking accents. Accents.
It is a big thing that in South Africa, if you speak English fluently, you lose your accent. Because, think about it, if you're Afrikaans, you have an Afrikaans accent. If you're English, you don't have an English accent.
You have a.
You have no
English
accent.
accent.
You have words coming out of your mouth. That's it.
And people say that about the American accents as well. Even though there's definitely differences.
Oh, for
Like,
sure, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was telling you about the whole ad thing, like the
What?
simulation is getting I don't
Huh?
know.
What happened? Something just happened there.
Don't know.
Oh,
Anyway, ooh yeah.
what bit did you have?
Oh, I ate it all. I don't know. I had like 7 pieces. I'm just
You ate your whole pizza, and I'm still sitting here with 6.5 slices staring at me.
you're a slow eater.
I'm not eating at all. I'm waiting. Well, how long? 20 minutes? 7 minutes. I'm waiting
Wait.
for 7 minutes.
For what?
So that we're done. When we're done, so that I can eat and munch like a pig I am.
I'm not proud of this episode. I'm so scatterbrained.
But D, it's going up anyway.
What? It's going up anyway. Going up anyway. We didn't really touch on anything.
No, this is like no substance whatsoever. We're really just like.
No, I think this is more of a catch-up episode. We're still doing another one after this, right?
Yeah, because that's the thing. Yeah, no, we've got like a bunch of time. But like,
Every day.
but that's the thing. You've been away for 2 weeks, so
2 weeks was a good time.
no, but like it's too long. You know, you get the time levels where it's like you don't see if you see someone every week, they can fill you in on the little nitty gritty stuff that's happening in the week because you know everything already. But
Oh yeah.
if it's
in
been
that
like 3
episode-
weeks, it's like too long.
Yeah, and you have to touch on the big things, and I'm not very good with the whole big thing.
And then you miss all
Like,
the
I
little
can't-
nitty gritty stuff. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to hear all the funny little stuff.
Yeah, and I can't come up with questions. Like another similarity with you and Brady.
Yeah. Oh man.
Your questions are fantastic. Yeah, they're really spawned
Well,
other
actually, they're not my
conversations.
questions. They're Joel's questions. He just wants to know how you.
Oh really? I hate
Yeah.
that. Anyway,
Hey, Joel.
I don't think I'm gonna join the party. I don't really want to talk to them. I don't mind talking to them.
It's also one of those things. There's like never space for us, and we always go in a pair.
As much as I like the rest of them, like Jordan and Joel, they're great people. I just don't want to meet the rest of the people. Like, I like them. Kev is fun. I don't know. Anyway,
It's like you and me have always like people have wondered, oh, how does it feel your friend group shrinking? And I'm like, thank God it's going back
just
to normal. Like,
yeah,
for how long was it just you and me, just eating lunch
it was
together,
quite
two
a.
oaks, like
It
years?
wasn't. It wasn't really much like that because it was more like, uh, I. Maybe that's in your mind. I don't know.
Well,
I felt
I think one of my
yeah.
only like one of the best memories, well, only memories I have, should actually say, is like just um grade 7 we were a group, grade 6 small group, grade 5 yeah small group,
I
grade
don't.
4 it was just
I have a
it
very
was you
bad
and me
memory of
chatting.
these things. I don't know.
We
Um.
had like there's like a green gate, green wall, and you'd sit on the other side of the wall. I remember that we did that for
Oh.
a year. We walked around. I had that small, tiny little lunchbox, but you would never.
Oh.
It was never. It was never like how it is in how it was in high school. Like eight, nine of us. It was never really like that before.
It wasn't. And I always loved the small groups. I hate. I didn't like when. I
And
don't
it's
know.
like you could get lost in a group of friends. It's not right.
Yeah. I miss the time when it was like just you and us and Josh Grigger. That was a fun time. I don't know. I enjoyed those
Mm,
times.
that was fun. Yeah.
Is it still recording? Or...
Um, the timer says 3 minutes, but you know what? Since you brought it up, goodbye.